Good evening everyone, and today we're looking at another timepiece. So today's watch we are looking at the Vivienne Westwood The Time Machine watch, also known as a Vivienne Westwood Sydenham men's quartz watch. So before we actually have a look at the watch, let's have a look at the actual box itself. So the box has got sort of like a acetate sort of cardboardy finish to it, with a full black embossing to the actual logo on the front, and the box is actually quite a light sort of box rather than being quite heavy. So it's just a simple presentation box with a simple lift off lid fashion, only a very small watch. Inside the box, sorry, we've also got that similar sort of feeling with the cushion inside and the acetate look to it, with a decent quality cushion interior as well, with a manual tucked into the side. It's not often seen. Let's have a look. Take that out of here. So here we are. This is the watch itself. Price of this watch sits around about £225. Let's have a little remove of this little bit of plastic here. Go. There we go. Try again. So price of this watch sits around about, as I said, around about £225. I believe you can get this on Amazon. You can get this on the try before you buy sort of scheme. Weight of the watch is a not very heavy watch. The specification says 357 grams, but it's not actually that heavy. I believe that's with the box as well. So, but the watch itself is only very light. It's probably under 100 grams at least. So starting at the face, we've got a sort of like an old-fashioned sort of look to it, with it's quite a futuristic sort of dial here. Got little dots in the actual dial itself. I'm going to angle this one away. Yeah, so here we go. You got little dots inside the actual face here, with little lines as well going across it. Sort of a nice little unique pattern there. Reminds me a bit of, say, like an old-fashioned Seiko Tiger Eye watch. I might do a review of that. I've got one but it doesn't work at the moment. I can show you the guys out sometime. But yeah, so we've got gold hands with yellow increments. Not often seen that. You usually see white increments and white luminous parts to the hands. A non-luminous second hand is also gold as well. It could be gold plated, but it's the gold colour, with a full gold Vivienne, sort of a goldish colour Vivienne Westwood colour to the logo as well, and white indentation to go around the side. Full gold luminous increments as well. So there's no chronograph to this, as you can see, so it's just a plain, simple, single style crown with no chronograph at all. Glass type, we're looking at mineral glass that's flat, as you can see. No sort of what's the word for it? No, I'm just going to say round for now. I've forgotten the name for it. Case diameter. So the case diameter is similar to that of an actual Submariner, so it's around about 40 millimeters in diameter. Case thickness is around about 10 millimeters. It actually says 10 centimeters on the specification, but that's definitely not 10 centimeters. Probably about a centimeter in diameter. Waterproofness is probably going to be, let's have a look at the back actually, that will tell us on the back. 5 ATM, so 50 meter water resistance here. Operating on a quartz movement. As you can see, the hands, do the hands line up with the increments well? Let's have a look, see if they do. They don't seem to line up with the increments as well as they could. I'll give it a bit of a shake. Yep, all good. Operates obviously a quartz movement. Tilting it back, let's have a look inside the face. So inside the face, we've got a 45-degree sort of heel to the actual inside face of the watch that has the little dashes for almost like a seconds clock in the side here. So you've got 5 seconds, 10 seconds going around the inside. You might be able to see it here. Here we go. That goes all the way around. As you can see from the casing is made from a stainless steel with a line finish. Often you see a chrome finish. This one has a line finish to it. and that line finish goes all the way around the face. It's rather than having a two-tone between chrome and like matte finish. The crown itself is stainless steel mirror finish with a decent clicking mechanism to it by the looks of it, with a nice thick movement to it as well. It doesn't require requires a bit more effort to move it than it would necessarily need to with other watches. I'm trying to set the time here. Right, there we go, that's about right. Yeah, decent little clicking mechanism in and out of the actual crown phases. Right, turning it over, we will have a look at the back. We'll have a look at it again in more detail. So we've got obviously the stainless steel mirror back with that bold Vivienne Westwood logo indentated on there. Obviously made in London, stainless steel casing with Swiss movement inside and 50-meter water resistance, or 5 bar. Looking at the connections to the bracelet, we've obviously got, I believe this is going to be double-ended popper pins here. Double-ended popper pins, you might need a bit of effort to get to these here to be able to remove the strap. Talking of the strap itself, the strap offers a Italian sort of style, indented, stitched, genuine leather strap with a Vivienne Westwood indentation in there. Strap seems a standard leather strap, nothing too fancy to it, with single mirror system. Coming up to the clasp, we've got a stainless steel with an actual embossed, like engraved Vivienne Westwood logo in there. Can actually feel it. Decent sort of clasp moving system to it. Decent movement to it. Not too flimsy, not too stiff either. So it's probably just right. The balance is just right for the watch. Fully stainless steel with mirror effect and a brushed effect inside here. So let's put this on. Let's put that there for now. Doesn't want to go in. So there we go, guys. That is the Vivienne Westwood, the Time Machine watch.